Okay, hello and welcome back to Tesla Plays Breath of Fire 3. So we need to do something real quick. This is an old save file. So, we're about to level up, so let's do that. Go and speed this up considerably. Tipo gets 5 HP, 5 AP, Power 1, Defense 2, Agility 1, Intelligence 7. Ryu gets 4 HP, 5 AP, Power 1, Defense 2, Intelligence 5. Now we need Raise. Doesn't take long. Ray gets 4 HP, 2 AP, Power 2, Defense 2, Intelligence 1, and Jolt, which is a lightning spell that hits all enemies. Pretty cool. However, that's not the one we're currently on. Level up. Tipo gets 5 HP, 4 AP, 2 power, 2 defense, 6 intelligence. Ryu gets 5 HP, 3 AP, power 3, defense 3, agility 2, and intelligence 4. So yeah, cool. So off screen, I went ahead and did this.
Get ready.
Where is he? There he is. Wow, he was way out there.
Hey. Good.
Okay. So we got 11 rainbow trout, 19 trout. Got 62 piranhas, 24 puffers. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way first. The popper and the flute. Got all the level 2 bait. Which makes the level 1 bait now obsolete. Go figure. I also want a couple skill inks. That should be enough. Next we have another waistcloth we need, a couple iron helms, and a couple silver knives. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So, silver knives are pretty awesome, specifically for what we're going to be doing next. They have a high power, low weight, and they have the holy effect, which most enemies are weak to. And not very many enemies actually withstand, which is pretty awesome. But we also got Iron Helm. It's a little heavier than what we've got, but it's pretty good. We're not horribly slow, and our defense is pretty solid. As a matter of fact, we're really over-prepared for what we need to do next. However, one thing I will talk about is that if you want to do anything from the stores here, you might want to do it now. For example, we need to get this. Okay. Need to get one of these. Again, we have those. Why is it important that you do that? Well, there's a certain objective later on where you're basically gonna want to have as much as possible. Another thing that that you want to have is antidotes. A few, at least. Because there might be times when you might run out of AP for this. Though, largely, you're going to be using AP just for this, because these piranhas, yeah, I've had a lot of them, and they can heal a decent amount of HP over time, so I'm not going to need to worry about that being a problem anytime soon. Not to mention the healing herbs are pretty simple to get. Alright, so... I should be able to get something new from you, actually. Go back, my students. Hippo, you deserve a reward, therefore I give you this. Learned meditation. Yep. Increases the power of spells. You got stronger. Due to some of my spells. So... trying to look for reasons not to do the plot, but I think we're at the point where we have to. I've done pretty much all my objectives and everything. I've done the fishing required. We've gotten about as high of a level as you need for it. I don't know. Well, suppose I could talk to see what they're up to. See the way they talk about us? Hehehe. Those a little fame never hurt anyone. You say that now. But what's gonna happen soon? You might have second thoughts on that opinion. Alright. So what do you want? Well, sure you've heard the stories too. You know, the ones about Mr. Big Deal. That he's cheap and greedy. There's lots of people like that. Yes, but, well, don't you think that Big Deal's a little, well, too greedy? Hmm? So you're saying you want us heroes to steal everything back, is that it? Well, if you stole the tax money and give it back to the villagers, it'll make us even more popular, right? So you'll do it then? Well, thank you so much. There's no time to waste. You should go tonight. Well, this guy's overly excited for it. That night, Tipo getting in some sword practice. It's night, everybody. Let's go, let's go. They just finished repairing the wall, so it might be hard to find a way in, but I'm sure people as resourceful as you could find a way, right? Alright, let's go, Ryurei. Okay, there's a manor up ahead. Let's split up and look for a way in. Be careful. Nah. Why don't you just knock on the front door and say, "We're here to give back to everyone all the money you stole." Yeah, that's a great plan. I just don't think it will work. No problem for me. Wonder if Ryu would be able to handle it. What's up? Find something? Hey, isn't that the wall they were working on before? I wonder. Ray! Well, so much for the wall. You okay? Don't this just beat all? So much for the perfect repair job. This isn't exactly how I planned it, but I'll take any break I can get. Alright, let's go. Who goes there? Oh, it's just Ray. Hey, if you beat that new way, then I don't stand a chance against you, right? You're a pretty smart fellow. We're going in, okay? 50 zenny. Okay then, I'll just sound the alarm. Yeah, thanks. Our sailor's not that great, you know? Go right ahead, I didn't see anything. Hello? I'm trying to break in here. Don't tell the guards to stop me, okay? And gives you 50 zenny. Well, we get it back. That's cool. There's something here. What's a wallet doing here? Found the wallet? Huh. Okay, cool. Hey, that's my wallet! Been looking for it everywhere. I really shouldn't do this, but seeing as I found my wallet, I'll let you through, okay? Yeah, there is a little bit of stealth involved here. Not much, though. I love how they can walk right through it, but you can't. That's so freaking ridiculous. Whatever. And over here, if you do this... Wrong button. Hey, quitting time! What happens if I try to go up here now? Oh, I can't. Because they put a, guard there, never mind. At first it looked like you could, but nope. Oh no. I mean, if I let you through here, it'll look like I was doing my job, right? I hate to ask you this, but do you think you could go over to the gate and get rid of the dog that's there? See, that way, it'll look like the dog's fault, not mine, right? Please? Don't that just beat all? They're all a bunch of goof-offs. Yeah, that's kind of relatable. Alright, so... guess we're gonna go be dealing with a dog? Alright. It doesn't seem right, picking on a little dog like this, Ray. Would you say the same thing? If he'd been your butt while you were climbing over the wall, Tipo? Rather this another new way. Let's do it. So, you want to examine, at first. This you can learn. And he doesn't feel like using it a whole lot. Oh, here we go. Cool, we got it. Got vitamin, cool. Oh, come on. What a great victory. Tenzeni. Well. May as well use them because we have them. But they're usually pretty crap. But, whatever. We have plenty of piranhas for healing. I'm not worried at all. Who's the girl to blame, not me? Off the hook here. Mina, would you like to spend some time with me? I don't know. So at this point, you need to go over here. Wonder what Mina's doing now. What? You say Mina's here with another man? That's terrible. I can't believe it. Yeah, will you go and date with me next? Of course, typical going after a maid shit. A chicken coop. Since we can't get in the house because of all the guards, why don't we just steal some eggs and go home? I don't think so. Aren't you setting your sights a little low there, T-Bow? Whoa, Ray. Maybe I should put them back, huh, Ray? I don't think that'll make him happy. So, we have another boss here. Rocky. And we learn jump from him. Ow, damn. But at least we got that. Okay, at least it does have great accuracy. Alright. And you also have less defense. Ovum? That actually turns you to an egg. You have virtually no defense for 3 turns, but after it wears off, you get fully healed. Interesting attack, but you can't learn it. I wish you could. Though I suppose you could try to hack it in. I wonder if it would work. Man. Yeah, jump can do high damage or low damage. Very much random. Great if you're using save states, though. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, let's not. There are many more bosses to come in this place, so... Damn it, Ray. Still missed. I don't know what you have, but I kind of want it. But I don't think I'm getting it. Oh well. Uh-oh. Whoa, what's happening? Eek. The chickens, they're escaping. Close the gates. Everyone after the chickens. Rocky's been acting up again. Boy, that worked better than we could have hoped for. Should be able to sneak into the house real easy now. You know, what would be with me instead of wasting time on the chickens? Sigh. So beautiful. I'll go crazy if you don't stop picking me like that. Okay, now we can actually take it to the manor. Also, there's a chest over here with a firecracker. These are a bit useful later on. First the dog gets killed, now the chickens are loose. What a night. Want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. And here we go. Shh, think someone's there. What should we do, Ray? I'll go check it out. Good old Ryu. They're all guarding the door. What should we give up? No. Let's force our way in. Force? You mean fight the guards? No. I'll act as a decoy. And while they're after me, you two sneak in. I'll climb up to the roof and meet you there, okay? Don't worry. You'll be okay. Ray's really good at running. Let's go, Ryu. Here goes nothing. So we're going to be splitting this into two parts here. This will be part one, at the end of it. Because part two will be about us going through the mansion. One thing I will say is that up to this point, the path inside hasn't been that complicated, but oh boy, we have a lot waiting ahead of us in here. And I'm not looking forward to what happens after, but I'll get more into that when it's relevant.